Hey, Broadway.com. Welcome. This is episode 4. And today's episode is going to be a full get ready with me from start to finish. Every single thing I do in this theater right up until I walk onto the stage. All right, here we go. I am here, fresh, blank face, no makeup on. Frightening. I apologize. So I didn't record. I was running around like crazy this morning. I'm leaving tonight to go to LA, doing this matinee on Sunday. This last week was also crazy. I was gone to teach in Chicago, and then there was crazy weather here in New York, so I got stranded in Chicago. So now I am getting all of this week's content just today. So that's why we're doing a full get ready with me, because then I leave again tonight. So this morning, I didn't include my skincare routine because I didn't want everyone to fully roast me, but in the morning, literally all I do when I wake up is I splash cold water on my face. I have an Elemis moisturizer. I'm just using that right now because they sent me a PR package and I needed more moisturizer, so I opened it. Sorry, my picture's falling over. I forgot to put my normal primer on before I left my apartment, so today I'm going to be using this Milk Hydro Grip Primer, which I also have this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, which is a dupe for this. So if you only want to spend like $5, my makeup artist gave this to me. I did not pay for this. Any higher end makeup products that I'm using today that you see me use, I only have because sometimes my makeup artist gives me stuff if he's got too much of it or like went to an event. He'll give me things. I prefer drugstore makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup unless I'm doing the show, and even then, I don't like to use expensive products because in my brain I'm like, I'm gonna wear this for 3 hours and then I'm just gonna take it right off. That seems like a waste. So I just like to use cheap stuff. It's worked so far, so I think we're good. So here's our primer. I also put most of my makeup on with my hands, so I have this Revlon Illuminance skin caring foundation. It's kind of thick, so I like to mix it with this L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. I love this. I've been using this since I was in 6th. I love it so much. It's summertime, and it doesn't look like it on camera right now, but I'm tan-ish, so my makeup shades are a little darker. They'll lighten up with my concealer. I put this on with my hands too. Roast me if you want to, but I don't care. Y'all, I also had to pack this morning because I quite literally had no more time in my life. I got back from Chicago on Friday night. I missed so many shows unintentionally. I was so pissed. Had to do 2 shows yesterday, so packing this morning was my only option. Okay, so foundation is on. Guys, please don't judge me today. Now we're gonna go in with this Fit Me Matte Powder. I like to put this powder on. Also, don't look at my makeup brushes. Please don't judge me. We're gonna go in with also, I don't know the names of different kinds of brushes. Baby, oh. You're getting the full effect today, you guys. And I wanna take you, oh. If you like what you hear on this playlist, you can follow me on Spotify. This playlist is called Butterfly Clips and Body Glitter. It's my 90s, early 2000s playlist. All right, so we've got the powder on. I like to put it all over my face. Then, again, you guys, please do not roast me. Now I go in with concealer. This is, oh Jesus, this is an e.l.f. concealer. I also love e.l.f. products because they're so cheap. This is an e.l.f. concealer, hydrating camo concealer. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read the shade. Oh my God, how does anybody read that? Light peach? Jesus. So now I go in with this. I have a little bit of rosacea. So I put concealer on my cheeks as well. I also recently just started using a beauty blender, and I know how to use them now. You have to get them a little wet before you do your makeup. So I know how to do that now, at least. All right, concealer's on. Now I kind of look like a ghost. Trust the process. I also, while we're sitting here, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to use my inhaler. I never used to use one of these. I had pneumonia last year. I was walking around with it for probably almost 4 months, and I didn't know. And ever since then, my breathing and my breath support has been kind of... Concealer's on. I'm going to set my under eyes with this e.l.f. HD powder. This one's almost empty. I have another one in my suitcase. I love this. Again, big fan of e.l.f. products. They're cheap. I'm not using a lot of setting powder, also mostly because this is almost empty. Can you guys hear that? Remember when Ashley Simpson was on SNL? All right, so that's set. Now I'm gonna go. I feel like everyone's gonna be like, what is she doing? Now I'm gonna go back over with that same Fit Me powder. I also really love this color. Also, a lot of these products I've been using since I was in 6th. That foundation, that concealer, this powder. A lot of the same things. Because once I find something that I love, I'm going to keep using it. Okay, next is eyebrows. I don't understand how people can do their eyebrows and like their eye makeup first and then they do the foundation around it. I probably don't understand that because I put all my makeup on with my hands. Okay, it's time for eyeshadow. I'm still letting this, you can't really see it, but I'm still setting this under eye. Someone gave me this eyeshadow palette when I was in 6th. Someone gifted it to me at the stage door. It's got some pretty colors in it. It is Smoke and Mirrors. Ice Queen 20-piece palette. But I also have this Morphe palette that I use sometimes that is just like browns and neutrals. Love this. Love a Morphe palette. But for now, we're going to use this one. Let me tell you something. The Great Gatsby is not like 6, so my eye makeup can be a lot simpler. We had like makeup consultations for this show, but they didn't give us makeup plots. They said simple, nothing crazy. So I just stick with browns, neutrals. Sometimes I add a little bit of shimmer. Okay, lashes are on. I gotta tell you, I didn't get good at putting on false lashes until I was in 6th. I was so bad at it before and didn't know what I was doing. And then when we first started, we were doing like a lot of press things, a lot of photo shoots, you know, whatever. And they would hire someone to do our makeup, and they were always hiring the same people from the same company, and I was always with the same woman. And I just started, there was one day I finally asked her, I was like, can you show me what you're doing to put these lashes on me? Because when I have to do this by myself, I'm not going to know what to do. It's just a lot simpler than you think. I put the glue on, start to let it dry and get tacky for a second. And then I like to use a handheld mirror and I look down slightly at an angle like this so that I can just set the lashes on top of the lash line. I don't use tweezers. I set them on, place them. Sometimes it helps to have nails that are a little longer, so then you can go in and like deet, deet, deet. All right, time for eyeliner. The MAC liquid eyeliner has been my favorite for years. Got really good at using that during 6 as well. But Wet n Wild makes one that is exactly the same, and it's maybe $5, $6. Cat eye is not really period appropriate for the 20s, but I don't care. We're also not really doing like the crazy like 20s makeup with, you know, tiny eyebrows and like the crazy blush cheeks. So I just try and do like anything that will just enhance my features on stage, because our theater is huge. The seats go way back. I want people to be able to see my eyes and everything else, so I just do a little bit of a wing to open up my eyes a little bit, and then I like to take, and this is another Wet n Wild, like probably 99-cent cheap black eyeliner pencil that I do kind of over the top to smudge it and soften it up a little bit so it's not as harsh. So I got my tattoos covered up downstairs. I couldn't take you with because this was charging. But now I'm upstairs. All of that is just done with an airbrush machine. Makeup. It'll come off later with an alcohol wipe. Lip combo, which I'm going to do off camera so you don't judge me, but I'll show you the finished product. I love, this is a Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon in shade Trust Your Gut. And then I have this Essence 8-Hour Matte Lip Liner. The shade is Cool Mauve. Mauve? How do you say that word? Anyway, that's the combo. All right, lips are done. We're gonna set our makeup with this one size. It's almost empty. That's pretty much it. Empty. We're gonna toss it. Now it's time for wig prep as well, and I'm gonna put on my show earrings. Wig prep. I have too much hair. I can't do pin curls. It's too much. I have too much hair. So instead, I do 2 French braids and I wrap them around my head. And I'll tell you what, I've been told by both of our wig supervisors that I have the best wig prep in the building. That it lays flat, no little lumpies or bumpies. So now we're gonna do that. I'm not gonna make you sit through that, but I'll show you the finished product. Okay, here are the braids. I kind of leave my bangs out and tuck them up later. Is this cute? Anyway, all right, braids are pretty loose. And then I wrap them like this for my hair to stay, because we're also gonna put on 2 wig caps today. My microphone packs attached to my bra, which I'm not going to show you, but one sits here in the front and one sits in the middle of my back, and then the thing snakes up, and I'll show you when Dondi is up here, he attaches the mic to my wig cap. So for now, I'll put one wig cap on. He'll attach the mic to that, and then the other wig cap goes on top of that to hold it all in place, and then the wig goes on. So here's the first, I mean, this is it. This is the wrap, pretty flat. It'll get flatter when I put this on. Wig cap number 1. I like to cut my wig caps so that I don't get a headache, at least one of them. They're pretty stretchy, but sometimes, because it's 2 wig caps and a mic and then the wig, sometimes it can hurt my head a little. So here's the first one. That's pretty flat. I'll show you my mic packs real quick. These are them. We wear 2 of them in case one takes a so there's a backup. So this one has a snap. This one I'll snap right here and it'll sit in the center of my chest. And then this other one has a little loop, and that will go around my bra strap, and that will sit like right here in my back for the entire show. And then this is the actual mic, and I'll show you Dondi putting this on me, but once it's on and pinned in, it will sit like this. Okay, this is what I was telling you guys about. So now we're putting on the mic. It's gonna get pinned.
Dang.
Yeah. Also, this is a shout out to any makeup brands. Huh? Really?
Yeah, girl.
If you would like to send me any L'Oreal products, any Maybelline products, if you are a food
Kiss
brand,
Lashes.
Kiss Lashes, that's my fave. Betty Crocker is sending me
Betty
a
Crocker.
PR box. I'm so excited about that. It hasn't shown up yet. I'm sure it'll show up this week when I'm gone. Can't wait to open it. They reached out to me. They said, "Hey, Diva."
Did they really say diva?
No, probably not. No, I don't think so. I wish. Maybe they did. I don't know. Okay, so that's pinned. That is the second wig cap to hold everything in place. And now that also gets pinned.
And that's what really secures the facelift, too.
That is what really secures the facelift. It gives me a good facelift. When I was at 6, I would give myself a facelift because I would.
Your pony was so tight?
Yes, I would tighten that bun, because now I think now everybody gets a full wig. I had a ponytail piece, so I was pulling my hair up into a bun every day. That would be super tight, and then she would attach the ponytail and the crown, and it would just pull everything up. I would come to the dressing room all the time, and Britt would be like, "You got a facelift, friend." My God. All right, there she is.
Deborah?
Denise.
Denise. So sorry.
This is Denise from finance.
Oh, Denise from finance, right?
Yeah. All right, fully dressed. Fully dressed, ready to go. The first number is done. Now I'm about to go downstairs. Wash my hands, put my pants on and my shoes. I have this fun ring. I got this at a vintage market in San Francisco a couple weeks ago. Let's go downstairs. On our way down, I'm gonna grab my golfing glove and my hat from Cynthia. I have my water. My cough drop is in my cheek. Also on our way down, someone will look at my microphone and make sure that the placement is okay. We're gonna go, hi! We're gonna go to my quick change room first. Thank you! So, the show has started. The scene is going. This is the quick change room. I leave my water in here. And I'm gonna put my glove on. And then I'm gonna go backstage and wait for my entrance. And I'm also gonna do a little bit of stretching, and I'm gonna watch the first scene from The Wing. We're about to do my quick change for new money. While I'm doing this, and Cynthia's doing me up, I put on a bracelet. Dondi does that for me. Earrings are in. Straps are... Whoa. She pulls my mic pack up a little bit too. This bodysuit isn't super tight anymore, but it's still got boning in it. When it's dry clean, then it's extra tight. And I need to breathe. My boots go on first. That's kind of the only thing I have a thing about. I do the right foot first and then the left foot. I used to be that way about my boots at 6 too. Right foot first, then the left foot. And if Cynthia's ever not here and someone else is dressing me, I'm like, no, I need a right shoe first, please. Or no, I'm sorry, could we do the right foot first? Wish me luck. My show is done. I just did my last scene. Now I just get to chill until curtain call. But before curtain call, and because I don't have specific alcohol wipes at home to uncover my tattoos, I do it right now before I bow, and then it's just done. So all of this comes off very easily. It's just you have to use like 100% alcohol. So I have these tiny little alcohol prep pads that I'll use to take everything off, and then I'll go back over everything with these alcohol wipes, but these are only 75% alcohol, so I use that after. Let me show you. These are so tiny, but I find I can uncover everything, usually with 3 or 4 of these, so. And then I'll usually try and see if I can get another one uncovered. I'll do my little martini glass on my arm. That looks pretty good, and maybe I'll try and do my angel numbers right here. The show is almost finished. We will bow, and then I will come back up here and I will show you my chaotic, it's really not chaotic, it's just like not multiple steps. You guys, I use like a makeup wipe and then I wash my face with hand soap that I have in my sink. Okay, makeup is off. I'm gonna head to the airport and get on a red eye, and I'm gonna go to LA, and I'm going to Disneyland tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for following along. I put some moisturizer on, I filled in my eyebrows just a little bit, in case I meet anyone hot at the airport or on the airplane. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next week.
New money, young, rich, and wild, rebel, reviled. You can't stop that new money. Fill in your pocket, spend it while you got it. Heaven knows